Where's the thingy-majiggy? I don't know where the thing is. It's probably not here. Oh. That's definitely not it. Hi, Lee. Oh my God. I'm looking for the strainer so I can do the lentils, and I honestly can't find it. You know what that means? I gotta buy another one. That's what that means. It shouldn't be. That's not it. Shouldn't be without it. That's extremely weird. Oh! Found it. Oh my God. Short arms. Short arms. Looking for something? Yep. Oh my Lord. Woo! I was looking for the strainer. So, I got 2 bags of lentils. And I got these so I can give extra nutrition besides all the scratch feed that I do for the chickens. So that's what I got those. And what you do is you take the lentils for your chickens, and you can do that for your ducks. And you're gonna soak these daily. Once. You can do it once or twice a day. And then you're gonna drain it. Make sure it's drained real well. And you're not gonna dry them. You're gonna put them in a jar. And you can put one of these and then put the mesh with holes in it to create that drainage. And what you're gonna do is grow them in the jar. In the jar. That's right. So for the chickens, and then once they grow and you see green coming off it, like about this tall, you can leave it taller if you want, like maybe about this tall. You can feed them back to the chickens. Hi, Brian. Merry Christmas, Brian. Merry Christmas, Lee. Merry Christmas, everybody. So that's what we're gonna do. So I don't like lentils either, to be honest. I don't. This is not for me. This is for my chickens. And I'm gonna drop them slowly in here, but I want to get an actual mason jar if I have any left, because I actually been using all my mason jars, so I have no idea if I honestly have any left. What is this? Oh, that's not it. What is this? Ooh, that is not a mason jar, but honestly, it don't matter. I can just take this jar, and it's a pickle jar, and I can drill holes on it and then drain it. Hi, David. Hi, Matthew. Merry Christmas to you too. Hi, Bacha. How you doing? Hi, Prashana. How you doing? Hi, Big Matt. How you doing? Hi, Gavin. How you doing? Hi, J. Paul. How you doing? Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. So what I'm going to do is take the plastic off this. And then put it there, of course. And then I'm just going to put holes on here after. But I'm going to wash this. Because I don't have apparently a regular mason jar right now. I use them all. So it's okay. You just need a jar of some kind to do this project for your chickens. So what I'm going to do, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do, is I'm going to open this. My kids, did you make the scissors like dead? Did you kill my scissors? I think they did. So, slowly you're going to put some in there. And I say fill it to half a jar for your chickens and ducks. Hi, PK. Thank you, PK. I appreciate that. Share your channel out. Share your channel out, that's for sure. Isn't it horrible? These are the kitchen ones, so I'm going to have to file them. Hi, Perry. There's no scissors safe with my kids. Let me go get a hairpiece. Because my hair right now is just reacting to the weather. And it says, not today. So, yeah. Ugh, let me see. I don't know where there's one because I think too. Yeah, there's one right there. So, yeah. We're gonna soak them, wet them, and then we're gonna drain them pretty much. As we oh, I don't know where it started. Doctor Who? When that little piece stood up? No, I don't know. Hi, everybody. Please keep it positive. Positive channel, not negative channel. No dramas, no religion, no politics. In my channel, English only. You can do Spanish, and I can translate for you if you do not know English. But if you know English, do English. Because I could be talking Spanish, but half of the room wouldn't understand, so I try to keep it bilingual. Hi, Prince. How you doing? So, I'm going to put the small amount. I'm going to rinse them. Let me get another bowl, because if I don't get another bowl, I'm going to wet my counter, and I don't want that. So, I think I'm going to do... I'm going to do this one. So, I can just... Let me put my curtains up. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. And then I definitely need to sew some tie backs for my curtains. Right now I have them tied with ribbon, but I am definitely going to be doing tie backs in my curtains. Definitely, for sure. So I'm going to put my bowl, because I honestly don't need it underneath, but I'm actually going to do that. Hi, Ann. So what you do is with the lentils, you're going to, these are under $1, by the way. But during the winter, chickens actually lose a lot of vitamins. So what you're going to do is you're going to soak your lentils so they're wet. You only want them wet. You don't want them to stay soaked. Make sure it's wet all the way. This is not for me. This is for the chickens. So it's under $1. So it's good nutrition for your chickens during winter. And trust me, my chickens have mixed scratch. They have high protein food right now. But I want to do a little extra. So since the grass is nearly dead, it's winter, this is how you're going to supplement them not having that grass. Next year, I'm actually going to grow fodder in my shed. So I don't have to like, woo, we lost some lentils. Baby, come back. And then we're going to do that. And drain, drain, drain as much possible. My screen broke. Oh, I feel you. You know what happened to me? I was Maddy fishing, and then we stopped in a food place to eat breakfast, and the cement parking, I had put my phone on my seat, as most of us put things on seats when we get off a vehicle. Don't do that. It fell off my seat. landed face down screen first on the concrete. My screen is broken. My back camera doesn't work, so that's why you see me using front camera. So this is what you want. It is wet, and then you're gonna take, I'm gonna switch my camera again, and don't worry, I'm gonna rescue those lentils that fell. You're gonna drop them in there. Yes, if you're blue, please drop your links. And you have to rinse this daily. Daily. No politics. Daily. And that's in my rules, by the way. I have my rules posted. So you have to respect the channel's rules of any channel you visit. Each channel has their own individual rules. I have my own. It's called respect. It's called drama-free and no politics, no religion. To be respectful towards others. It's a family-friendly channel as well. I do support and I do share many channels, but I like to keep it this way, and it works for me. Just remember, some might not like what you do, but it don't matter. You stay doing what you do. You stay loving what you do. So I'm going to try to fill, I have less than half right now. So try to fill half, because this will grow. So this will replace like the grass that they currently do not have. And I'll be picking soldier worms. Soldier worms is something also we do feed them during winter to provide that nutrition. So we use Gratera, but you can use, and we're sponsored by Gratera, but you can use any soldier worms for it. So, all right, so I am gonna rescue my other ones and that I dropped in here. Yeah, these are this is food for your chickens. But you can't eat lentils. I mean, I don't know what people use them regular for, but this is feed. This is basically feed is how I use it. No, you quit it. We use it for feed. Sadie's only checking on me. She didn't do nothing bad. You didn't do nothing bad, honey. Biscuit's just jealous. You don't need to be jealous, Biscuit. You're a diva. You are. All right. Still got to fill some more. You have to do this, and you have to drain it and wash it daily. At least twice a day. Daily. That should be... Oh, then more. But don't fill your jar all the way through. Now, if you can, make holes on your jar, because you will, on your lid. And if you can, do the mesh over. I have some mesh stuff, so I might put it like this, or I might leave it open just like that, to be honest. But yeah. Well, I manifest and metal detect, so we help clean the planet is what we do. And I'll recycle some of that water that landed in my jar, my bowl that I did, see? Because, water consumption as well. Yes, please hit that like. I want to say a huge thank you. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I know most of us, I know I won't be live during the week. So please stay safe and warm. And I hope everybody has a very good Christmas. I started to plan my office stuff. And next year we'll be doing reviews. Not reviews, but doing mail shout-outs. More mail shout-outs for prospecting pay dirt bags. So you'll see me panning out those bags that I got in mail calls. And I'll pan it out right on either be a live or it be a video. And it will be more often. You'll see me also doing more resin artwork. You'll see me doing more restorations next year. I just wanted to let you know what we'll be doing. We'll also be doing some merch, more merch that we do on our channel. Thank you, J Pal. I appreciate that. So you want to drain that water extremely well. Oh, yes. Oh, you know, I was there yesterday. I swear you couldn't get me out of that Walmart fast enough. I swear. And by the way, I don't know if it's in other people's Walmart, but they had aisles blocked with pallets and you couldn't walk. How are you supposed to shop in that? Oh my Lord. And then everybody's crashing into everybody, elbow to elbow. And it's like, I was happy. We actually only bought a couple things and that was it. And we left. We were supposed to do groceries. Listen, you couldn't get me fast enough out of there. And we were not happy at all. It was miserable. We were like, this Walmart, Definitely, I'll be shopping starting next year before Christmas time. So I wouldn't have to go back into a Walmart. No. Thank you, Bruno. Appreciate that. Hi, Perry. How you doing? You went to Walmart too? It is nuts with the Walmart. Now I understand why so many shop online. It's because going in the actual store is miserable. Especially when they put stuff in the aisles and in between. You can't even walk. Listen, by accident, we actually broke a jar. Because the aisles are so crowded, you can't even grab anything from the shelves, okay? It is messy. All right, let's see if we have enough to load up our jar. Do you think we do? This is a pickle jar. You can use a mason jar. I ran out of mason jars. I got to buy some. I got to look for sales because I know everybody says there's sales. You shop online? I actually do shop online for my groceries and I pick them in store. But sometimes for certain items, I shop for it in store because it's cheaper for certain items. You know what I'm saying? And, but yesterday, I have never seen something like that. They were trying to stock up things instead of doing it in the middle of the night because I guess they're going to be closed for Christmas the whole week of this week, or they're going to be closed. But the way that I see it, they should be restocking those shelves at night when people are not shopping. This is too nuts to not be able to walk between the aisles. It is too wild. Yes, I am married to Johnny's Corner. Please be respectful. If you're not, please leave my channel. I do not accept anything rude in my channel. No sexual harassment. And by the way, it is a true fact. I do get a lot of them in here. You'll be reported. If you see a lot of comments being taken away, it's because they're naughty and not nice. So a lot of people will not be happy with it. But you know, we protect the channels the way that we do to keep them safe. Because if you don't, it will be mayhem. And we don't want mayhem, do we? So please go check out each other. If you're blue, drop your link down below. If you're close to a goal, please let me know down below and let everybody know how many subs you have. And trust me, everybody, even if you're not blue, other people in the channel are checking your channel out. Hey, I got half. Look at that. All right, so that's soaking wet. Now I'm going to put this by my window. And I'm probably going to get the other jar that I said I wasn't going to use. I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it by my window. and then the air can hit it and all that. And yes, I will be using the other jar because I want to let them grow. And here's my other jar. This is a sauce jar. It's okay. You can use sauce jars. You can use mason jar, whatever. I'm going to say, there's the rest. I wonder how much this is going to give me in total, you know? Like, is it gonna, they're going to, they actually had it, I did this last year. But, this year I'm doing it ahead of time. I'm doing it in winter because honestly, you want to let them, grow. So I'm soaking them, but I'm draining that water because you have to soak it, but then drain it. You just want them wet and then they'll grow. And it takes about 3 weeks or so for them to grow. They start to grow about 3 weeks or so. Hi, Jenny D. How you doing, honey? Merry Christmas. All right, there's that. I soaked it very well. Got our mason jar. These are for chickens. We're doing these for the chickens. Merry Christmas, everybody. You know that this is not my day. But there was nobody live. And I just wanted to say Merry Christmas because and wish everybody a good day. And also Happy New Year coming up. Because, you know, this week is Christmas and I'm not going to be live during these days. I'm actually cleaning and getting rid of some things that I'm packing and donating to charity as well. I don't donate to Goodwill no more. I used to, but I don't. I donate to thrift shops because I like that thrift shops actually use the money for churches, and they use the money to repair things in town, and they use the money to feed the women and children who come from abused homes as well. So that's why I like to donate my things. And I also shop myself in there, the thrift shop. And you find really good things too. I truly recommend 100% shop in thrift shops. I truly do. They help so many with food, clothing, showers, everything. I'm not going to waste a single bit. Make sure it's all in there. You want them to not be dripping, but you want them to be wet, but not dropping water. Hi, Dan. How you doing? Thank you so much. What chickens you get next? Oh, thank you for asking that question, Lee. I'm actually, okay. You know that my chickens stopped altogether laying eggs, but you know that it's been 5 years me owning chickens here. I have owned chickens growing up my whole life. But they recently not producing the amount that I usually have, which I usually have over 100 eggs in my fridge at all times, over. I had to recently go and purchase eggs from a store. I know. What? What changed? I realized what changed. I had Rhode Island Reds, and I had what I call the Goldies. I forgot what the Goldies are, but they're like honeycomb Goldie. What some of my first ones were. Yes. I feel like I cheated on them. But honestly, they're not laying me eggs, so I had to go and purchase eggs. That coop ain't cheap. I have to pay it monthly. Well, it's still, the monthly payment is cheap. It's not too bad if you think about it. But still, it's a monthly payment, right? So I told my chickens, listen, your rent is due. You have not laid me eggs. I have to go and buy eggs. When are you going to pay your rent? Okay. So now these generations over here are too young. So I got to wait until maybe January or February or March for them to lay me eggs, because they're not laying any right now. So I am going back to buying Rhode Island Reds and Goldies. That's what I'm doing. And these ones that are here, the Australarps and Barrick Rocks, are the last ones of its kind. I am not gonna buy no more of those. It could be your feet. I remember. Maybe I tried. No, I don't purchase from Tractor Supply. Nope, I go straight to the farmers. If you're purchasing from Tractor Supply, I would say go to a feed store. It's 10 times more healthier, and it is cheaper for you to buy. And honestly, you know what's in that food. It comes from the farmers, your local farmers. I used to buy Purina and other brands for feed. It made my chickens last year, it made them not lay eggs. Everybody around the world was having that problem with the brand. I now straight up go to a co-op feed store, and that's where I buy my feed. What happened was, J. Paul, I switched chickens. It's my own fault. It's not the chicken's fault. It's my fault. I'm okay. I'm going to say yes. It's not the chicken's fault. It's mine. We switch chickens. And because I had my first generation, mostly it's all gone. Only of my first generation of chickens that I first bought, you know who I have? Red. Red is the only one left. For how long am I going to have Red? I have no idea. Hopefully Mr. Red, the Crusader, is with us for a long time because I love that boy. I really love my rooster. But, yeah. I do have babies from my first generation. I incubated them. Well, not all from my first generation because I lost some of the great ones. But I am definitely going to have more Goldies. I'm definitely going to have more Rhode Island Reds. And sorry, but I'm not buying nothing that is not. I recommend Leghorns. I recommend Rhode Island Reds. And I recommend what I call the Goldies. The Goldies. They're like honeycomb. If you look at my videos, you'll see Goldilocks. And she's a Goldie. You want those kind of chickens. You want the Rhode Island Red. And you want Leghorns. And the Leghorns lay you an egg just as big as a duck egg. You'll find yourself doubting that that's a chicken egg, but it's a chicken egg. Hi, Dan. I think I said hi to you earlier, though. But just in case. Oh, this is not... It's okay. It doesn't have to be... If I don't have enough, I don't have enough. But I do have another jar. I mean, another bag, but I'm not going to open it until these grow. Now, rinse these twice a day. Twice a day. And don't feed it to them until they grow. Now, you could feed it to them and mix this with their feed, but I prefer to let them grow and they will be better. You're welcome. But yes, we'll be doing mail calls for the mail that I just received recently. And yeah, we'll be dropping those pretty soon. My next video coming up, I haven't done it. I dropped you a hint of what it is. I dropped you the thumbnail of it in my community tab. It is a vintage money clip. Johnny found that Maddy fishing. No, he didn't Maddy fish the money clip. The money clip was attached to something else that we Maddy fished in the water. The money clip is a vintage money clip. Copper or silver? What do you think it is? Well, for that, you will have to watch the video that I will be dropping pretty soon. I'll probably drop it the first week of January because it is Christmas, so everybody's on break. I know my kids are. And then everybody travels, so I want to make sure that everybody gets to enjoy the video. And oops. And then that's the video that I'm doing next. The next one after that will be a channel mail shout out. And I'll tag the channels that mailed me some sticker swaps. If you're interested in doing stickers channel swaps, oh, it was half. No, a little bit more than half, but that's okay. It was half. So you're gonna actually have this like this, no dripping, no nothing, and put it again in your window. Looking forward to it. You can put it anywhere in the part of the house you want. So I'm just gonna put it like that. I was gonna make holes on this, but I'm not gonna. I'm actually gonna leave it like this, and let them be in my window, just drying, and wet it again later today. You want to drain the water each and every single time you do it, and then come back at it every single day, twice a day, and then within 3 weeks, that would be big. Have my towel. How is everybody preparing for Christmas? I hope that everybody has what they need for Christmas and everything else. If you don't, then don't worry. I usually shop for Christmas the day before. This is the first year, excuse me, that we're able to actually shop ahead of time, and which is a miracle for us, and we're very, very thankful for it. Usually it's not that way. Hi, Marcel. How you doing? So is everybody traveling? How many of you are traveling? Are you traveling to visit family? You didn't stop at all this year? You're going to go to your oldest house, Anne? That's awesome. I actually been video chatting with my mom, sending her videos, and we put Ellie in a box. We had that box for something we ordered in the mail. And we made a joke with her, said, get inside, we're shipping you to grandma. And she's like, it's a great idea, let's do a video. And so she got inside the box. Daddy pretended to close it. And don't worry, it was open in the bottom in reality. And he pretended he was lifting her up to send it to grandma. And we send it to grandma. And before she goes in the box, she says, all right, I'm ready to go to grandma's house. Close me up. And she gets in the box. And daddy closes it, which is not fully closed. It's just like this on top of her. And we sent the video to my mom. My mom was laughing. My aunt was laughing. And we were sending videos back and forth. My mom's birthday's on Christmas. She was born on Christmas Day. So happy birthday, Mommy. I love you so much. I don't know if you're watching this or not, but I love you and I hope you have a great Christmas. Give me a moment.
Can I say? I hope you have a good Christmas too. And she says she wishes you a good Christmas too. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
By the way, Mom, can...
She forgot she took her $2 from the jar to school. But it's okay. I'm gonna give her more anyways. So don't think she remembers. She doesn't have school until next year in January. She's on vacation. Oh, thank you. You know, it wasn't until the other day that I was looking at pictures. I'm like, because she looks a lot like my grandma. May she rest in peace. My grandma was 105 years old, and she looks a lot like my grandma. And I'm looking at pictures, and I came into a couple of them, and I was like, Penny looks like me. That's what she looks like. She has my face shape. And I'm like, she looks like me, but she also looks like my grandma. I'm ready to watch Gifts being open. Are you ready for that? I hate the pickup time. I love the Christmas time, but I hate the pickup time after. I always feel guilty about all the wrapping and all that. So I try to save as much of it for other things so they don't go into like the trash and stuff. So I try to save it. You know what I'm planning on doing? I'm planning on maybe next year getting a paper shredder, and I can shred cardboard and paper and put it into the nest for the chickens. Did you know that you can do that for newspapers and cardboards and papers? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And it basically will be this, it just as good. You will have to clean it more often, but it's just as good to keep them warm and all that, and just for a nesting box. I never realized I don't fully look like my grandma. I really don't. But I tell you what, if you see all my cousins, we all look like the same. Curly hair. And we just, a lot of our characteristics were the same. It's weird. It's freaky too. And then my girls look like my niece, like my little cousins. It's weird. There's one cousin that has his daughter and she looks just like Riley, and it's like creepy. It is creepy. They do. Earlier, they got really aggressive as well. It was awful. And it's Christmas time. You would think that people would be more happier and cheery, but I know that it's a lot hard for a lot of people. But still, to make somebody else, to try to make somebody else miserable is not the proper way. You're cold? I'm cold too. It's cold in here in Tennessee. We're in Tennessee located, and it's pretty cold. Although I will tell you that 2 days ago, we had a hot, warm day, and it was super nice. That was super nice. And to me, it was like a miracle day. It was super nice to see that day. We were outside. I had no hoodie, no nothing. We were outside enjoying the whole day. I free range the chickens. This one? No. My wedding ring is in my box because my wedding ring no longer fits. So we're in the process of getting me another one. But I do have another ring for my wedding ring. You know? We actually have about 15 years married. Johnny and me. Yeah. Isn't that nuts? 15 years anniversary. Pretty much. We're up there. I know, right? It's wild, isn't it? It is wild. It is wild. I can't resize it, but you know, I don't know. I can resize it, but I done it one time. So I will tell you a true story about resizing rings. And I will tell you, yes, it was K Jewelers. They messed up, but they sent it to somebody else. That's where they messed up. They sent it to an outside source to fix my ring and resize my ring. I never had a problem with the jeweler at all. But they sent it to an outside source and they scratched to bits my wedding ring. They did. They almost destroyed it. They had to fix it. Because I told them, no, you're going to fix this issue. It's not okay with me. You know, so yeah, it was, yeah. You got to be careful when you're handling your jewelry to a place that's going to fix your jewelry. Do yourself a favor. Look at your ring. Look at whatever jewelry you're handing in, and make sure you look at how you give it to them. If they give it to you less than what you know, it looks worse than what you gave them to them, and it's all scratched up, they owe you. You don't fit either, right? I know. So I wear different rings to replace my wedding ring. I wear different ones, so I will always have a ring here. This one was a gift from my child. And she gave it to me, and I love this ring. I really do. I love it. So I wear it a lot. English chat, yes. No religion and no politics and no drama. It's a family-friendly channel. I'm just going through the chat. Yeah, it's cold. It is cold. It is nuts, isn't it? I was just showing Lee earlier the sky. It's all white. And I'm like, it's a miracle we don't have no snow. Yes. Yes. And they said, oh, it's the same. And oh no, it's just how it seems, but it's not. And I had to point it out to them. I said, you look under your thing, you see it's all scratched up to bits. So they had to fix it. They had to fix it. $40 degrees in Delaware. Oh, let me see. Okay, let me see. We're talking weather. Okay, we're gonna talk weather. Let's go. I don't even know. I looked this morning. It was like really low. So let's see. What's the weather right now? 57 and low 51. That's what it says. But in reality, my thing says it's lower than that. So, it was like it tells me it's 40 degrees actually outside. Thank you so much, Lee. I appreciate all my moderators. I want to say Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and being there. And also, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I want to say thank you to every single person who subbed to my channel. Thank you to all my subscribers, to all my supporters. I love you all. And please go check out each other. If you're blue, please share your channel. I'm at 993. Not wild. Let me see if I can go in here. Mute, but go in here and give Tim a shout out. I did some channel earlier. I'm gonna give Jenny D one too, because I did some earlier during my live. Yeah, excuse me. All right. I might have to do this sometime on my computer itself so I can show you the actual channel, but I have never used myself any StreamYard, so I have to first learn how to use it. So Tim Ivins is 324 subscribers, and they do lives. So go check out their channel. Let's click on here. I'm gonna copy you and I'm gonna drop your channel right there. Jenny D. Let's go to you. Oops, that's another. There you go. Let me close that too. Oh, I closed the wrong one. 361 subscribers, Jenny D. Did I copy you? I did not. There you go. Oops. And I'm gonna go back to here so I can share your channel out. Give me a chance. Give me a minute. Goodness gracious, why are you taking so long in loading? I saw earlier today, a few minutes ago, they were working on the lines. So they're working on the lines. Party time. I'm not at 1,000 yet. I'm not at 1,000 yet. Am I? No, still not at 1,000 yet. If it is, it ain't loading for me. So I'm not there yet, but it's okay. I'm thankful to everybody who's gotten me here so far. I'm thankful to all of you. Thank you so much. And what do? I do merch. I do restorations. I have chickens and I have ducks and I free range them and show them on here. The lives, you see them free ranging. You see the ducks taking a bath and playing around with each other. And I do chicken advice and duck advice as well and tips. But I also Maddy fish metal detect, mart alert, and bottle dig as well. Treasure hunting and cleaning up the planet, cleaning up the waters from place to place. I am a merch maker also for multiple channels. I'm also a Johnny's Corner. Johnny's Corner is one of our other channels. We do lives on there Fridays at 6:30 p.m. every Friday Central Time, and then we do premieres for 6 o'clock. We also, that's a channel that we actually do giveaways as well. That's that channel that I do giveaways with Johnny's Corner. Johnny's Corner is my husband, and so that's where you see us doing the giveaways. This one is not a channel. Mine is a channel, but it's not a giving channel. It's just a share out, help everybody grow, do shout outs. I do male channel shout outs as well. I shout out, like I have multiple males that I gotta do channels for, channel shout outs for, and I'll tag them and help them in growing. I also do resin artwork as well. You'll see me next year also do channel shout outs for panning pay dirts. I'll pan either live or a video those bags that were sent to me and given to me, or that I mostly won. I'll be doing those as a channel pay dirt shout outs next year, because I gotta get a sluice and I gotta get a sifter. So I gotta get that first, and then I'll do them, because I don't want to do an improper one without a sluice or without a sifter and be there trying to pan it and I don't have nothing. I can do it the old-fashioned way. I just want to do it the proper way. So I'll do that next year. Right now I can't. So until I have those, I won't. Thank you, Jenny D. I truly appreciate that. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hi, Melanese. How you doing? Julian, how you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Yes, I have a playlist. So if you want to know exactly like what I do, the best way for you to check out channels and know what they do is check out the community tab. And actually in my info of my about, it tells you all the info that you need to know what my channel does. Here's my playlist link as well. But in my let me kind of show you. In my can you see that? I can't see. Right there. In my about, you see all that I do, including all my links down below as well. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, everything. Well, on all platforms. So that's where you find Maddy's Nifty Creations in every single platform. But you see all my links right here. You'll also see our sponsors as well. We're also Magnificals. We sponsored by Kratos Magnetics. By the way, Kratos Magnetics is having a huge sale right now. Let me just share that for you guys in case somebody's interested in the sales. 15% off. And if you have a code, I was told that you can add that in there as well. So I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I was told. So let me share that to you. And the code for Kratos itself is Kratos Claws. And our code is Johnny's Corner. That will give you 10% off. And I don't know if you can bundle it up with the code or not, so I'm not fully sure on that one. But Mr. Benny's right on Facebook. If you have any questions, he's more than happy to help you with anything. So yeah, the code is Kratos coupons for 15% off, and oops. And that's our magnificent sponsor. I truly recommend the Artemis is our go-to magnet, but I also recommend the Helios in your kit, and Titan is really good too, but my favorite is the Artemis. Don't miss out. Johnny just dropped a member video, 2 of them, in Johnny's Corner, and there the members get the sneak peek what then Johnny and CJ manifest out of the water. Johnny manifest something amazing, historical. So you want to actually go and check it out if you have not, because it is amazing. The full video for it will be dropping pretty soon. But it's amazing what he got. It's amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Jenny D. I appreciate that. I saw your message. Thank you so much. So if I get there before Christmas or before the new year to 1,000, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Yes, Artemis is just, oh, I love the Artemis. And I'm glad that that was my first magnet that I went with when I did Kratos. It's just, amazing. I gotta start using Penny's. Penny has a custom autism magnet. I'm gonna probably start using that as well when she's at school and stuff like that. I go around and I try to switch because the girls got the clamp magnet, one's got the Helios, me and Johnny's got the Artemis, but we also got the Titan. So we go around and we use, in different waters, you use different magnets depending on what water you're magnet fishing. So if you want tips about magnet fishing, also check out Johnny's Corner or my Natalie Adventures. We have tons of tips of how to like secure your magnet properly, do magnet fishing, and safe ways and what not to do as well. Because there are some things that you shouldn't do when you have a magnet. You have to be careful. You don't want to take risks. There is always use gloves. Always use gloves. Kratos also has gloves as well on their website. But always use gloves because you never know what you're going to get out of the waters. Let's admit it. Some of this stuff has been down there for many years. And also, you want to take the proper safety with all that you do. Bottle digging, magnet fishing, marlin larking, you want to use gloves at all times and be safe. Thank you, Tim. I truly appreciate that. The grappling hooks, yes. Talking about grappling hooks, Lee, I have quite a few grappling hooks in my garage because every kit we bought our whole kit, brought grappling hooks. So every family member here has a grappling hook. Riley, Lowell, and Penny have grappling hooks. Johnny has grappling hook. I have a grappling hook. I even have a spare. But I was thinking the other day, I'm like, some of the items, some of the places that I can't like get the item up, I need to start using my grappling hook more and more. Because you never know. But the thing is with that, you have to be careful where you throw your grappling hook. You use your grappling hook on your kayak. That's one thing I want to do next year is we want to actually see about getting a kayak to make it to the other side of some spots that we just couldn't go to and get some items out of the water. That would be so wonderful if we could. If we could. It would be so wonderful. Don't understand your comment. But welcome, and please remember, drama free. No religion, no politics, drama free. You have a pink robe. Ooh! You know what I saw? Sadly, it's from another company. But I saw a hot pink robe. And I was in love. I'm like, oh. I gotta talk to Benny. Benny, if you're watching, we need a hot pink for us ladies who like hot pink. We need a hot pink robe. A hot pink robe. I would so buy a hot pink robe. I do have the my neck cover and it's hot pink. You would send me a pic? Yeah. I'll be off pretty soon here. I hope everybody really has a great Christmas. Remember to be thankful for what you have and pray for others. And in the end of the year right here, keep everybody in your prayers. Keep everybody in your prayers. The world is going crazy and we could use the prayers. So please, everybody stay safe. I need one more. Really? I do? I'm probably behind on my computer. Woohoo! Party in the house. Party in the house. Party in the house. How's that? Nobody ever sees me dance, by the way, except for Johnny. Hi, Gilbert. How you doing? No. Gilberto. Sorry. Hola, Gilberto. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing? Confused cat. I'm not a Christian, but I hope you all have a great... You too! You too! Ooh, 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 ooh. You're all funny. Oh my God. But no, we have some payers and stuff like that. We got our things that we got to do. We'll be back to metal detecting. We got our Garrett Carrot in, and we'll be taking back out our custom metal detector that we did. Johnny has his as Johnny's Corner, and I have mine in my Nifty Creations pattern that I did. So we'll be actually back to metal detecting. We're gonna go back to some areas coming up soon. It won't be this week. It will be probably in January to metal detect. So we got that carrot in. We're gonna be purchasing another one later on next year. But I'm excited to get out there and metal detect. I like blue. What? No, I'm not. Am I? Hi, Midnight. How you doing? I what? No. Really? Am I? It didn't let me know. Oh my God, I am. Oh, wait. What? Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Woo! You're all awesome. You're all awesome. Really? Oh my God. I'm in shock. Thank you so much. I'm really honored. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Jessica. You know who's my mom's birthday's on Christmas. So I'll be definitely video chatting her a lot. She's in Massachusetts, but her birthday's on Christmas. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. It's wild. That is wild. But I don't fully celebrate until they stick. And they don't stick if you don't do the like, and if you don't subscribe, and if you don't watch a video or short, or leave a comment. Unfortunately, some disappear, so they don't stick as a view and a subscribe. So remember, when you check any channel you see right here, any channel, like, subscribe, watch a video or short, always, always, always leave a comment so the view and sub sticks. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. I can't believe it. That's wild. Jenny D, do you have another channel that you just went and did you do? Jenny D's like, here's another channel. Oh, that's wild. Thank you, Jenny D. I love you. By the way, I have your pins that you made for me. Remember the pins you made? I have them still in my bag. They're pinned to the front of my bag, so when I do marking, bottle digging, they're in the bag. And everybody gets to see my pins. That was from 2 years ago. 2-3 years ago. I love those pins. I really do. I really do. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to celebrate by opening a little, apparently, the kids left me a whole box. So I'm going to get me a candy cane. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody. My kids left me a whole box in my desk, so. I'm not your mommy. I'm somebody's mommy, but not your mommy. You know, this was my obsession growing up. What was your obsession when you were little for Christmas treat? Mine was these ones, the peppermints. But I loved them, and every single time I saw some in a tree, I asked if I could have one. And everybody loved me, so they always had a bunch of these for me. And they hanged them just for me. And it wasn't until I tasted the green and red that I started to hate them. And I thought, who changed my candy canes? And it's not that they changed this because they made more different kinds of candy canes. Now I'm back to having these because the kids left me a whole box here. And yeah, I still love them. I still love them. They still taste good to me. I think it's because I got confused and thinking that they had changed the recipe somehow. And I was like, who ruined my candy canes? Like, that's what I was saying. Like, who ruined the candy canes? But it wasn't that they ruined the candy canes. It's that they made more variation of candy canes. And I was little, so I did not understand it at the time. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all my moderators for being here and for supporting my channel. I know that it has not been easy. I know that we get tons of trolls. And so thank you so much. I look like your sister. You know, I saw some people on Facebook recently and they look like me. And I was like, I paused and I froze looking at it. And I was like, that looks exactly sort of like me. Different, but sort of. It was creepy. Aww. That's nice. You know, we have this tradition in Puerto Rico, and yes, I am Latina, yes. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from Puerto Rico. Very proud Boricua. So in Puerto Rico, we have this tradition. It's called the Three Wise Men. Los Tres Reyes Magos. 3 wise men. Now, as most Americans only have one Christmas, we have 2 Christmases. Technically, we have 2 because we have the Christmas that Santa visits you. And then we have the 3 wise men that visits. And so we collect, in January, we collect the boxes with the grass. Fresh grass. It has to be fresh grass for the fresh grass. And then you put it under your bed for the camels. And you put water because, you know, they have traveled a long way. So you put water for them. And then they're hungry. So you put the box underneath your bed. And I had the tradition growing up all my life, pretty much. Until one day. Hi, Micah. How you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. My husband thinks so too. Yeah, oh, you know, I had guinea pigs. I did. I had guinea pigs. I had to rehome them, Jenny D. Do you remember my guinea pigs, Jenny D? I used to show them on camera a lot. Oh, in Johnny's corner, of course. But unfortunately, I had to rehome them because Riley and Lorelai and Penny had allergies to them. After spending like $500 on their guinea pigs and for their food and for all the stuff that we had to have for them, we actually rehomed them. And I rehomed them for free after so many years of having them. I even gave the person all the stuff. And I was crying when I gave them up. I did because I loved them. I wasn't allergic to them. But unfortunately, having them in my house, my kids were allergic to them. So I had to rehome them. Yes, yes. It was hives and everything. And I loved them. One was named as Reese's. And I forgot what the name of the other one was. It's been such a long time. I still see the pictures. I still get sent the pictures by the person who gave them a new home. And they're doing amazing. They're doing amazing. Yes. Well, it wasn't until later that we discovered they were allergic. Yeah. And we had bought so much stuff for those guineas because they couldn't originally have dogs and cats. So it wasn't until later we actually spoke with the landlord and he lets us have a dog. We pay $50 a month to have a dog. So now we have a dog. I'm gonna let that slide because I didn't understand it. So I'm gonna let that one slide. Let me see food. I kind of had to keep up the cage clean. That's the thing is I would feed them and they made a whole mess on the whole cage. It was over and over and over and over. So it was pretty. I let you slide the first time, but did you know that what is over spamming? Over spamming is, YouTube doesn't like over spamming as well. Over spamming is when you overdo saying comment in a chat. It is disrespectful towards other people in the chat because they don't get the chance to also chat. So it's unpolite. Plus, my channel is drama free family channel. I clean every day too. Yes. I was just doing dishes a few minutes ago as I was doing the lentils for the chickens. And then I'll have to rinse them again before I go to bed tonight. And then I'll rinse them in the morning and then later at night tomorrow as well. And it takes 3 weeks for those to grow. Hi, Greg. How you doing? Hope everybody has a good Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll be going off here in a few minutes. But I want to say thank you, everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you for getting me to 1K. I appreciate and love you all. Please, please, this Christmas, positive vibes. And hope you get to your destination if you're flying. If you get it, I hope you get there safe. Because I know that it's hard. If you're driving, please, if you're tired, stop by somewhere and take a rest. Trust me, we almost crashed a few times. Excuse me. That way you get to your destination safe. So hopefully everybody has a good day. And thank you, everybody. Have a great day and Merry Christmas. See you all. It won't be, I don't think it will be this week. I will have to let you know what day I have to go live again, because since it's Christmas, I'm not sure. But everybody has a good day. Have a good day and Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you again for helping me get to 1K. Love y'all. Bye. Stay safe.